Good day and welcome to the Bricker Wicker Den. Today I will be reviewing Lego set number 703-2 from 1961, released only in that year in North America by Samsonite. Now the bricks came in a square tube. Lego issued a couple of these so-called tubes in the 50s and the 60s. This set is very similar to Lego set 702-2 that I described a couple of days ago in an earlier video. I would consider it to be the bigger brother. Now, the suggested retail price was $2.95. It's about $1 more expensive compared to the 702 set. The models shown on the box represent what sets you can make with the bricks that are included, and I believe there are 13 sets in total that can be constructed. You will notice there are similar models that can be made with both sets, just like the sofa set that you can see here. This is quite amazing that the set from 702 and set 703 are in this very good condition. Especially because they're over 70 years old, right? Now, the rarity score, as described in the Lego Collector's Guide, indicates how tough it is to find a specific set for your collection. Now, the rarity score is 4 out of 6 for set 702 as well as 703. Now, let's open the box and see what is inside. The box came with a red base plate that was attached to the top of the lid. In many cases, the cardboard lid would tear off during the original unboxing or the wear and tear for playing with that set, and it was typical, for that time era. Now, the number of pieces that are in the set, in my opinion, is being a big mystery. The Lego Collector's Guide suggests 126 pieces, while Bricklink, etc., they don't report anything. They don't report anything on number of pieces. So what I did to figure this out was to make all 13 models individually, as described on the box, see how many bricks I would need. I would need about 147 of those bricks. Now, the box comes with a bunch of shiny bricks and one insert that serves as instructions. Now, just like in set 702 that I described earlier, the instructions of that time period were very, very rudimentary and give like that general how-to rather than a step-by-step instruction on how to put the sets together, like it is the case in the more modern sets. I guess these days, every step is described, in full detail. I guess in 1961, you had to have quite a bit of imagination to sometimes build those models that are depicted on these boxes. Now, the bricks from 1961 were made of cellulose acetate. They had a pip on the short side, way on the bottom, as you can see here. Now, the pip refers to that port of entry where the plastic was injected in the mold, leaving these two marks here on the bottom in this case. The more modern bricks, you could find that pip, or you can find that pip on top of the studs. Now, the bricks have also that patent pending that's marked inside the bricks right there. It's a little bit hard to see, but it's right on top, and you don't see any support between the tubes on the bottom, which was typical for that time frame. Now, the windows had inserts, and again, due to warping, they would easily fall out, and in a lot of pieces that you can still lay around, these are missing. The bricks usually are brittle or are warped. Not the case here, absolutely not. And that 1x2 tube, again, is missing that, or brick is missing that bottom tube. The 4x8 bricks in this set or plates have a typical old style waffle bottom, and the Lego logo on all the studs of the bricks are almost all the open O logo. Well, that was typical for Samsonite back then. Another typical characteristic of cellulose acetate bricks is that they do not discolor as easy as the newer ABS bricks. As I said earlier, about 13 models can be made using the bricks that are included in this set 703 from 1961. I made all of these models, and again, partly because to see how many bricks I would really need to include in this tube. How many do I need to make all those sets? Of course, I decided not to film the making of these 13 sets. It would be a very long video and might put you solid asleep for sure. I included them in the form of pictures here in a second. Now, another aspect that I need to mention before I end this video is that when you build sets with the old cellulose bricks, although in this set not much warping occurred, the bricks sometimes have a hard time sticking to each other. I noticed that some brickers would even permanently glue those older models together because of the lack of the adhesive capacity of these cellulose acetate bricks, partly due to that warping. Well, I hope that this video again was very informative, and remember folks, keep bricking. Hope to see you soon. Bye.